What's up guys, here's 20. Hope you're doing well. Today we're back on automation where I'm gonna do an engine request from you, my viewers. And I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those engines that I'm gonna laugh my absolute butt off. So let's get into things. Alrighty, so first things first, we're gonna be selecting our block, which is gonna be a 90-degree V block. We'll change the year and all that up as soon as possible. So it's cast iron. So this is gonna be a engine that has a longer stroke than bore. So displacement is around 7 liters. That's where I like to keep these types of lazier engines. To me, a lazy engine is gonna be something that doesn't perform like it should, so to speak. So pistons, we're gonna actually do another viewer request. We use light friction cast pistons. Of course we're going to do harmonic dampener. So the quality sliders are going to stay pretty much at 0. We're going to do a carbureted setup. I haven't built one of these in a little while. Performance carburetor. Fuel I'm going to be running it on is going to be low quality 85 RON. No cat, no first muffler, no second muffler. So there's going to be some problems that we're going to run into now. As you can see there, our pistons are pretty much stretched to absolute maximum. So the way how I mitigate it is typically I go back and I change my quality slider to at least 5, let's say. That's looking good. Yeah, that's a lot better. So we're gonna adjust the rev limiter as well to accommodate the pistons a little better. Because the goal with this thing is I want to make at least 400, let's just say 400 horsepower. That's going to be the comfortable point, and that's where probably we're going to run this engine. So now we set our RPM slider to 5600 RPM. That's beautiful, as you can see. Cam profile I'm going to bring up a little bit so that we don't have a diesel-like RPM idle. I don't like that sometimes. Be carefully in mind that this engine is going to be really loud. And it is incredibly cheap, coming in at a whopping $1,920. Heh, that is really cheap. Next up, we're going to be changing our intake manifold size. Like I said, around 400 horsepower is where I want to end up. The only change I'm going to make to this engine is we're going to actually paint it. I haven't painted an engine in a little while. So let's get on to painting it. So because we have a cast iron block, I can actually go in and paint the block, which is a surprise to me. The color I want is gonna be a darker yellowy color, so around there-ish is gonna be where I want to live with it. The theme for it is going to be a yellow on black theme. Things like the air intake, meaning the air filter that is going to be black, with the valve covers also going to be black, with our oil pan and front timing cover also going to be black. Because that's going to look the best. So everything else is going to look really awesome. That already looks good. Let's of course add out our wonderful color. There we go. Oh, that's where normal people would stop, of course with the front cover, yes. I also like to paint everything else, like the headers as well. I know it's not a good idea to paint headers, but have those typically anodized or something of that. Powder coat is the other one. So as you can see, that looks really good. Now let's move on to the moment everybody's been waiting for. Let's run this engine. We'll do 2 pulls, one looking at the engine and one looking at the graph. Let's go. That absolutely sounds beautiful, even being a sluggish engine. That's where we're gonna call it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.